Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, Big Blue, and of course, Johnny and Chicken. We're on our chicken load off the Shawano. We're actually up on 33. We made it up here and stopped in a rest area and did our 10-hour break. And we're getting ready to roll. Trying to turn my GPS on. I forgot to turn that. See how many miles we have left. It's probably like 570, something like that. I think somewhere around in there. But it is Saturday, March 23rd, 2019. And our bad dad joke for today is, what's brown and sticky? Well, that'd be a stick. Get it? Get it? We had a Christmas one year, and it was supposed to be, we made all the gifts. We were supposed to give gifts. We kind of, we're all grown and stuff, so we don't really give gifts to all of us, the brothers and sisters anymore and all this stuff. And so we come up with little things just to make it fun and stuff. And you guys saw last year we did like it was, I don't know what you call it, where everybody brings just a gift, and it's supposed to have a theme, something you'd want, something you don't, and you just wrap it and people pick them at random. Well, we did this one year, and it was things that you don't want. And my wife at the time, she came up with a pretty clever one. She went out in the yard and grabbed a stick, because we were out raking and everything before this, because all the leaves and the sticks, the branches were falling off the trees. So we spent like 2 days cleaning the yard, cleaning the whole place up and everything. It was a lot of work. And so she had this bright idea, and we usually did that on Thanksgiving because my parents be gone. And so she took one of the sticks and she wrapped a bow around it and wrapped it up. Somebody opened it up and it was a stick. And then she wrote a note on it, and she says, something I don't want is a stick in my yard because I'm tired of cleaning up my yard. So here, you can have this one. It was pretty funny. It was a good one. But yeah, we have 570 miles. Actually, 571 miles. So there we go. So we're going to get on a roll and make things happen here. What else is going on? Oh, this contest that's going on for the hat. I've had a lot of comments, people saying they didn't see a letter. Whatever. There has been 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. The last 9 videos have had a letter in them. Every video has had a letter. I have made sure, double checked that every video has had that letter in it. Now, it's random places and everything else. But yes, there has been 9 letters. And somebody said, well, I saw the letter and then I forgot to write it down, so I went back and then it was gone. No, it wasn't gone. So it is there. I'm going to tell you, it's getting close though. It's getting close. And somebody, I was reading through a few of the comments this morning. And somebody, I think somebody's figured it out. I don't think a lot of people have figured it out yet. But somebody did figure it out. Somebody wrote in the comments, I think I figured it out, and you're a little devil. So that comment kind of makes me think they did figure it out. So there you go. You kind of have to know the past of this channel and the relationships I've had and stuff with people to get this. But I think it's pretty easy. Once it comes out, you're going to go, oh. But I have been getting a lot of emails and stuff that people have been having a lot of fun with this contest. I know that a lot of people are saying it's too hard to try to win it. That's fine, But I think it is kind of something fun, and a lot of people are sending me comments and emails and stuff that they're having fun with this kind of word scramble thing and figuring it out. So there you go. But we are getting towards the end of it. I'll give you that little tip. in Scott's Lawn. This guy's got a load of lumber. He's heading home to build a gazebo for his wife or something. A lot of people also, I've gotten a comment from people saying, I think your hood is unlatched. It is not. I have moved the camera down below instead of being up top, and I've got people saying that they like this a lot better because they can see my mirrors a lot better and stuff. But I have it down below, and the reason why is because of that bug shield. It kind of protects the bottom half of the windshield. So that's why I moved it down there, so I wouldn't have problems with bugs and stuff. And putting it down there, you get to see the bottom edge of the hood. You get to see the gap in between the truck and the trailer, the truck, the cab and the hood. It's not that the hood is unlatched, it's that the cab moves. The truck cab has shocks on the rear of it. It has air ride, and so every time you hit a bump and stuff, the actual truck cab goes up and down. And that's what you're seeing, is that the truck cab is moving from the hood. It's not that the hood is unlatched. I've tried moving the camera up just like a couple inches, so maybe you're not seeing that gap and not getting fixated on it and stuff. So maybe that'll help you. But yeah, my hood is latched. It's latched up. I wouldn't drive around with my hood unlatched. So we're just gonna be rolling the back roads and making our way up to Shawano. Well, here's our second place that we go into, a 2-lane highway. This is probably the worst of the two. I got these two trucks in front of me. Got Warner up there. For some reason we're slowing way down. This is the worst section probably. Doing 20 miles an hour on a 45 mile an hour turn. But it's not terribly long. It's only 10 miles, and then I'll be turning on to 127, run that up into Van Vert, and then jump on to 30, and that's 4-lane again, and we can get around all these guys. So it's not terribly long. It's just this little bit. Just some running through the countryside. guys, we have made it to Van Vert, Ohio. Finally. We're on these back roads. Once in a while, you just kind of roll the dice, you know. This time we lost. We ended up with a Warner truck right up here. He was going really good in the 4-lane, but as soon as he hit the 2-lane stuff, man, the guy had slowed down to like 52, 53 miles an hour the whole way. I have got a pile of trucks and cars all behind me. The Warner guy's in front of this guy in front of me. And it's just been horrific. You know, it's Saturday, middle of the day, so I don't really know why people slow down so much when they get into 2-lane traffic, you know, 2-lane roads and semis and stuff. I know people, I think it's that people get, you know, scared. They think this road is smaller or something, and they slow down and stuff. I don't know. It's the same exact size lane. It's the same exact size road that it is on a 4-lane. It's just that you're using only one lane of it, you know? So, I don't know. It is what it is. Well, we're gonna jump onto the 4-lane up here. You know what? I don't know where you're turning, dude. There's no driveway there. Jumping onto the 4-lane up here, and you watch this Warner guy will take off then. Interesting fact about Warner. Do you know that Warner is really the people that are responsible for the ELDs? This truck up here doesn't have it, I don't think. I don't think it says it. But they were actually one of the first companies to implement these ELDs. And there's a few other bigger companies, but pretty much Warner is the one that did it. And I'll be honest with you, they've changed trucking by doing that. It was always really funny because they came out with these ELDs, they implemented them, and some of these bigger companies, they enacted it too, and then the government didn't, and then they were like lobbying the government to make this a law, that everybody was going to be using it. And the government didn't do it. And oh my goodness, Warner and all these companies, they threw a fit. Because they said, we have put all this money into developing this and making this and everything else, and now you're not even going to make this legal, you know, that this is the law. That's not fair because other trucks are able to do more than what we can. It's basically what it was. They're saying their drivers were not able to accomplish certain loads and all that stuff, but other other companies were able, so it was unfair. And they also, their big point is they tried to make it sound like this is the way we did it, this is why we did it. And their big thing about it was done for safety. That was their big push when this was going through. Is they were saying, we did this for safety. That was a load of bull. It had nothing to do with safety whatsoever. What it had to do with was Warner had probably 35 to 55, maybe 155, I don't know. Let's see if there's a sign on there. No. But they had a whole section of people working in an office just to do the logbooks. The drivers would turn in their logbooks, and then they would feed them into these reader things. And a lot of times the readers wouldn't, the little computer things wouldn't actually read the logbook. And so then somebody would have to sit there and manually put it in to keep track of this. Well, guess what? They found a computer system that they could actually stick into the truck that would get rid of the logbook and actually put it right into their computers, right into base. So what they did is they knocked out probably about 90% of their employees having to sit there and go over these logs and all this stuff. They knocked out a whole department. Now they didn't have to pay all these people to sit there and do logbook stuff. Now it was all done by computers. And so, and they sat there running around going, we did this for safety. Shame on you, U.S. government. You need to pass this law so all trucks are like this. It was that they were getting beat on the loads because other trucking companies were able to actually perform the things without having a computer hooked up to the computer of the truck. And since then, they've actually put more regulations on it, so now it's gotten less and less. So, yeah, I don't know. They have changed trucking for everyone now. And now freight that used to be able to be handled by trucks is not being able to be handled, and so it's having to be extra time, extra pay to do the same exact loads. And so it's what it is. It's the way the trucking is gone, and you're not going to change it. Not unless you got about $20 million to go hire a bunch of lobbyists and go change the law, I guess. But we are out of here. Well, hey guys, here we are, Gary, Indiana. Just came by Gary.
Hey, we like to go down.
You can tell we're in Chicago. All the little sound effects and people yelling at each other. I always just end up just turning it off whenever I hit Chicago. It'll drive me nuts. But we are just rolling along, coming into Chicago. We got ourselves 273 miles to go to our destination. And I am not going to be going downtown. It is 4:30 p.m. There is just no way I'm going downtown. Nope, 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 nope. So, Boss Man's gonna have to pay some tolls. I try to save this money, save this toll money as much as I possibly can. I always try to go around the toll roads, even if it's gonna be an extra half an hour, I'll go around a lot of the toll roads, but new, not at 4:30 in the afternoon in Chicago. Saturday, but still won't do it. Sometimes that 2 hour, hour and a half trip up through there will take you about 3 hours. So, nope, not going to do it. I said nope. We got 56 degrees here, sunny. Life is good. Someone asked in the comments, man, there's a lot of chicken that goes to Wisconsin. This is going to a Reinhardt place. It's a distributor called Reinhardt. And on each pallet inside this truck, there's a little cardboard piece that's on it that actually has the name of the city that pallet is going to. They're going to Marquette, they're going to Eclair, they're all over the place. It's basically the whole top half of Wisconsin, and the UP up there is getting serviced by this one place. And what they do is we bring in the whole truckloads like this, and then Reinhardt, they have their own trucking that they go out and make these deliveries and stuff. And they deliver a lot of times to restaurants, some grocery stores, stuff like that. And they do mostly to businesses like that. And if they're going to go and be delivering to some restaurants up towards Marquette, then they'll throw the pallet on that is going to a Reinhardt place up in Marquette. And they will deliver that pallet. So then their drivers can go out and spread it out and deliver it to all the places. That's why there's so much chicken. It's servicing a pretty big area, and it's going to all the restaurants and stuff like that. So there's a lot of chicken that comes this way. Now, why does it come from West Virginia, all the way from West Virginia? I do not have a clue. I know there's chicken places right in Wisconsin. I don't know. I mean, is it that it's cheaper to pay the trucking all the way from West Virginia? I couldn't imagine it is. I don't know what the reasons are and stuff. But that's trucking. I mean, it's weird how you will pick up a load of cheese out of Wisconsin and you're thinking, okay, well, that's what Wisconsin's known for. You haul cheese out to other states and stuff. And you'll haul a load of cheese all the way to New Jersey, and then you'll pick up a load of cheese in New Jersey and haul it back to Wisconsin. It's like, what? I don't get it. You know? But it is what it is. I think we'll be okay going up around the 294. I think it'll be okay. Well, hello to Wisconsin. Way station is closed. Life is good. We've got ourselves 188 miles to go to our destination. I bet you that guy's got a Hemi in it. Got ourselves 45 degrees. Hardly any wind. Just a beautiful evening. Wisconsin, welcome to you. actually worked down here when I was younger. I was 21, I think I was. Worked down here for a whole summer. I used to work for an abatement company. It's asbestos removal. And I used to, we travel around to different places. And we go to schools and hospitals, old buildings when they're going to remodel them. And we would come in there with our crew and seal up the building and line everything with plastic, and we'd chip out floor tile that had asbestos in it, remove a lot of piping, the wrap around pipes and stuff, the insulation that's around piping. That was a lot of insulation. Stuff like that. They have like these big sheets they put around for heat deflecting around furnaces and stuff. Anytime there was a remodel and there was asbestos in these buildings, then they would have to call us. They'd have to have a special asbestos removal company come in and do it. We'd come in there. You'd have to dress up in these big white sperm suits, those big white paper suits. And we'd have to build a little containment area and wear masks and all this stuff. Go in there and tear the stuff up, bag it all up, clean everything up, spray everything down with glue, and then we'd pull it all out, and then the construction crew would come in there and do whatever their remodeling was. But there used to be a motel right over here at this exit on the left-hand side. It's actually gone now. It's been ripped down. But there was a motel, and basically I lived in that motel from Monday night till Thursday night. We'd work on Friday, and then we'd come home. It used to be right by where that Honda dealer is there. The Honda dealer wasn't there. It's kind of an open lot now. And it was right next to there. And we'll come down here and just work all week long. Made good money doing that. Because when you worked for, because we did all the school districts in Kenosha County here, and because it was a state job, the pay was already set up for state jobs. And so the company, I mean, if you were just an average grunt, they would pay $10, $12 an hour. But then when you worked on a state job like this, you come down here and you make like 18 bucks an hour. You know, and that's pretty good money, you know, 25 years ago. But the foreman, there was, I want to say 5 or 6 of us on his crew. And he didn't have a lead man. He didn't have a lead man on his crew. It was just a foreman and then just all his workers. And when we came down here, we go around and do different other jobs, and it was all fine. But then when we came here, there had to be a lead man. There had to be a listed lead man on the crew. And so the foreman one time called me out. He said, "Hey," he said, "just so you know, you're the lead man." And I'm like, "Okay, what's that got to do? What do I got to do with that? What kind of responsibilities would I got to end up doing?" He was like, "Nothing." He says, "Doing exactly the same thing you're doing now, except," he says, "now you're a lead man." I was like, "Okay." And he goes, "You get paid a lot more." I was like, "Okay, sounds good to me." And so the lead man, I want to say it was like $28 or something like that an hour. It was really good. And the foreman, I think, was like 40 or something like that bucks an hour. Because he made a lot of money. So basically worked the whole summer down here. Milwaukee. This is where, what, Happy Days? Laverne and Shirley. Can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. That's all. It's a commercial. It's always on TV. That guy's always on there. One call. That's all. Call me to sue somebody. One call. That's all. Right there is your downtown Milwaukee. Used to be a really cool building down here. It was actually like built over the highway, and they came through here and tore it out. And they always got those old churches like that around here too. Big old steeples up in here. Ooh, I missed the pothole. But there used to be a big building right here. Went over the top. It was like, I think it was a museum or something like that. You'd always have murals painted on it. Be like whales swimming or something. It's pretty cool. But they tore it down. They redid all these roads and overpasses down here. Born and raised in Wisconsin, Kugels. Don't bust your basket. I don't know what that said. Why did that truck do that? Pulled in my lane, slowed down. Now pull it back over there. Hey guys, we are in Shawano, Wisconsin. We got 9:30 p.m. and right up here is Reinhardt. We're not going to be pulling in there. We're actually going to park it right there on the side of the street we just went by, like I usually do. But tonight, I'm actually going to go to Walmart. I'm going to go to Walmart. See, I can't pull in there. Actually, the gate is open. They'd kick me out, though. I know they would. Somebody will come around. You can't be here. But I'm actually going to go to Walmart here. I got to get a couple little supplies. That's something I'm working on. And so I'm going to see if I can pick the stuff up and take care of this while I'm sitting here tonight. Ooh. 6th gear is too high, I guess. Big Blue is growling at me. And then tomorrow morning I'll run over there and get checked in and see if I can get it loaded. I need to try to get unloaded earlier. My appointment's not till 1 there, but they always unload early. But I actually need to get unloaded even a little bit earlier because I got to be down in Little Chute by noon. So I need to leave out of here by like 11. There's a big wrench. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope everyone is having themselves a great day, great night when you're watching this here video. If you are not, we certainly can try that all over again tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Walmart.